Salute, YouTube family. Salute, Mel Knight Sports in the building. So, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin. This is official. They are going to basically get us a date soon. I believe they are looking for November or December, one of those dates. I believe it may take place in New York, probably Madison Square Garden. We'll definitely get the details shortly, but it definitely has been scheduled, or it definitely has been. Um, and they have agreed. It didn't go to purse bid, so they have agreed on a split. Uh, Shakur Stevenson is the A side, of course. So, fight breakdown. Who wins this fight? Shakur Stevenson is definitely the more skilled fighter out of the box. He is his distance control is superb. Probably one of the best in the division, right? His feet, one of the best in the division, right? Educated jab, combos, right? He's not the most power, but he definitely has some steam on his punches, right? He breaks you down, and with his accumulation punches, he breaks you down. As far as uh, um, you know, all these punches, they definitely do damage, right? But not really so much of a one punch power puncher, right? Not really. You don't really see that too often. He usually breaks the person down with accumulation punches, right? But his skill, he's definitely above Frank with skill. I think his ring IQ is also higher, right? And all those things are going to come into play in the fight, of course. But we cannot write off Frank Martin. We can't. And the reason why is because Frank Martin has power, right? He can definitely crack. We've heard in the recent weeks that Tank and Frank, they sparred. He hurt Tank, or he stunned him, did something to him, right? So he definitely has power. We've seen his fights. He's I think I don't know if he's southpaw. He might be, no, he must be orthodox. But either way, um right? So he is not as skilled as Shakur, but he definitely has the tools to make it a competitive fight, right? He's a good boxer. I don't think he's on the level of Shakur, but he's a good boxer. He has good ring IQ, right? I think he definitely does struggle with pure boxers, in my personal opinion, right? Someone that's going to be able to control that distance, right? So that's going to give him issues all night, right? That feet positioning, Shakur's lean back, right, and come forward. And again, Shakur is a counterpuncher. He's a counterpuncher, and if he gets Frank in the position where he is just chasing him, and he is just teeing off on him, getting the counter punches when he wants, it's gonna be a long night for Frank, right? Hands down, no question about it. He's gonna be a long night for Frank if Shakur can bait him into these shots, can bait him into coming for him, and essentially Shakur is gonna be able to just pick at him. But what Frank can do, basically, is Frank can make this a rough, rugged fight. I've always said in my previous videos, Shakur does not like that pressure, man. Educated pressure, not just chasing him around, cutting off the ring. They got to work on that cutting off the ring thing. They can't be just chasing Shakur. They can't be just chasing him. They need to learn how to cut off the ring effectively, right? Box him in, leave him no play. If you give Shakur the area, the location, right? He's gonna be utilizing the ring. He has great ring IQ, right? He's gonna know where he's at. He's gonna know where his back is at. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to basically Frank is gonna have to securely and very educatedly cut off the ring, right? And if he makes this a rough, tough fight in Shakur's face, you know what I'm saying? Don't give him the distance. Don't give him all that distance to be able to tee off on him, right? If Frank gets in his face, lands some heavy body shots, right? Turns him, that's gonna be hard for Frank because Shakur got the superior feet. But if he stays right up there with him, man, and he makes this a dog fight, he can win. He can potentially stop Shakur, I don't think that's gonna happen. But um, if he is right up there with Shakur the whole entire fight, if he doesn't give him the space that Shakur usually does get, right? I think he win. I think he can win the fight. You know what I'm saying? He just has to make it a rough fight. He has to give that educated pressure, man. It's gonna have to be very, very educated pressure. It can't be just him following him around. It can't be just him chasing him. That's gonna lead him into getting a shutout. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I think if Frank, what he does is he pressures him. He cuts off the ring. He lands some heavy body shots. He controls the pace of the fight, right? You know, if Shakur is landing too much, grab him up, hug him, slow things down, land some shots inside, reset, and I mean that's what it's gonna have to be if he's gonna win, right? But he's gonna have to impose his will on Shakur. You know, if you go back to the Shakur fight with Valdez, there were moments in that fight that Shakur, you could tell he didn't like the pressure. He didn't like the pressure. He already admitted that when Valdez hit him with that body shot, he wanted to throw up, something of that sort, right? So Shakur don't really like that pressure, man. Which is nothing wrong with it, right? You know, he likes his distance. He likes to tee off on you at a distance, and he likes to counter punch. So if he takes away those attributes, right, and he stays with the pressure, Frank can win. He has definitely a good chance. I won't say good. He has a chance. He definitely has a chance. We can't write him off. He's definitely the underdog, right? But I think that's how the fight, that's how the breakdown goes. I mean, both these guys obviously can win. You know what I'm saying? So I think it makes for a good fight. I'm leaning towards Shakur, but you know, if Frank pulls off an upset, that would be crazy. We've seen stranger things in boxing, right? Nothing would surprise me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. What are the keys to victory for both these dudes? Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe for more content. Hit that bell icon to get more notifications. Mel Knight Sports. Peace.